In this Digno review, I'm going to show you everything you need to know about this software. If you have any questions, please be sure to comment them down below, and I'll also be sure to leave a discounted link down there so you can always get your money's worth for Digno. Now, Digno is a software that provides agile management of tasks, goals, and rewards within an organization. So this is what you should see once you've entered the software and pretty much landed on this dashboard. Now I just want to go ahead and say that this dashboard could seem a bit overwhelming for any beginners, so I'm going to go ahead and dive deep into each feature, showing exactly how this software uses its features and how it goes ahead and shows them. So for any beginners, again, it could be overwhelming, but for professionals, this is a huge, powerful software for pretty much managing your teams and your process within your business or organization or even your company online. It's a lot better than spreadsheets, which is a feature I personally really love. Spreadsheets are a bit too maybe boring. This is more interactive for your team, which then could obviously help the process of having your team actually want to do the work better. So I'm going to go ahead and jump straight into this dashboard. So this dashboard has a lot going on, and that is really good because it is also really easy to go ahead and read. We've got the overview with our users, departments, portfolios, apps integrated, and rewards. Then we've also got the health score, where we can actually see the overall organization's health, which is pretty much based off the goals and percentages of your tasks that have been completed and other things like that. So obviously right now it says good, this is just an example, and it's just a really cool feature that isn't necessary, but I personally really love that it's been added just to kind of give your company some sort of life. Then to the right of that, we've also got your employees leaderboard, in case any certain employees are working harder than others. You can then also reward them if you need to at the end of every month or every type of task. So it's a very interactive way to manage your business, manage your organization, and make sure everyone is doing well and being well. So huge feature. I personally am excited to go ahead and dive into these features. So we've got the managers on the leaderboard and the employees. You can go ahead and switch through these. And as we scroll down, we can also see the operations and department graphs and just other stuff like that. More graphs at the bottom for your portfolios and your employees' portfolios as well. So very interactive, very nice looking layout as well. It's overall a very amazing workspace. I personally really love it, and I think it's really well laid out for anyone who wants to go ahead and use this in their company. So on the left hand side, we've got this navigation bar, which we will use to navigate the features. We've got users, portfolio, goals, tasks, and rewards. So those are the main features. On your users is pretty much the user management, people who are actually managing your company. And then on the portfolio is portfolios. We will get into those sections later on. So on the users is again user management. You've got your employees and your departments, and then the people who can actually manage your company. So obviously this is very easy to use. You can see their names, their Digno hashtag, email, role, department, score, goals assigned, status, and action. A little kind of filtering system that you can go ahead and use once you have all your employees in, and then you can go ahead and filter them out using this section. So to easily invite them, just click invite in the top right hand corner, and it pulls up this section in the middle where you can put in obviously all of their details to invite them to your team. Once you've filled out all of this, you should click send invite, and it invites them to your team. I don't have anyone to invite right now, but again, it's very simple, straightforward. As you can see, you just put in their details, send an invite, and then they join your team. Very easy. Overall, I personally love that section, not complicated whatsoever. In the portfolio section is a huge feature section where you want to go ahead and also go through. So this is pretty much just a portfolio of maybe your members and your team members on what they can actually do in managing your projects. So if you click add new, you can actually create or track your projects, campaign, or tasks right here. We'll put in the title, departments, employee, start and end date, and then your description. Overall, creating a project and a task for certain departments within your company. So I'm going to go ahead and call that reviews for the sake of this review, and then we can also select our department in our company. So maybe we want to go ahead and make a marketing project or portfolio for our marketing department to actually go ahead and start working on or start following the process. Overall, it just makes every step of this a lot simpler rather than going back and forth on Google Sheets, Teams, etc. It just makes the whole process more interactive, fun, and simple. Again, features that everybody loves, and personally I love it too. Next, you can select your employee. Again, obviously they would then be in the users, so you'd select your employee. Start date, you can just select that there. Select a start and end date, as easy as that, and then put in a description. Finish the review. So that would be the description for the marketing department, or whatever you want to go ahead and add in, pretty much kind of like a summary of what you want. Then you'd obviously click create portfolio, but again, I don't have an employee, and it would then appear here as it is. So you'd have the name, score, departments created at due date, members and status, which would all appear in here where you can go ahead and just manage it, and it would also appear on your dashboard like we said at the beginning. The goals section is another great section for your employee management and the process of managing your company's goals. So let's say you want personal or set goals within your company. You can go ahead and add them here, making sure all your employees are actually up to date with the goals and the standards they have to meet. So again, just like the users and portfolio section, you've got this nice little filtering section, very easy to read, again for beginners, but also very detailed for any professionals out there. And if you want to add your goals, just click add new, and it should take you to the section where you create a goal. A bit different layout this time, but still easy nonetheless. We have our title and our kind of settings sections, and then we can go ahead and click create goal once we've filled them in. But obviously again, we don't have the right requirements to actually go ahead and create our goal, but it's very simple to go ahead and do, and once you click create, it should all appear here with your title for your goal, who it's actually assigned to within your organization, the department, KPIs, progress created when, the due date and the status. Again, just making the whole process of actually setting goals, tasks, etc. with your employees a lot simpler and straightforward. Makes it good for your employees, and definitely makes it good for you just to go ahead and manage it all and save yourself a lot of time, which definitely everyone loves. So next, moving on to the task section, like I just said, pretty much the exact same section, except this is the task that you've already created. So once you've actually created your portfolio and your goals, your task should then be going ahead and actually being assigned to here. So obviously they would then have their goals assigned to certain employees, and you can filter them out and go ahead and make sure everyone is completing their tasks on time by their due date. And finally, we've got our reward section where we can actually go ahead and reward certain employees, managers, etc. with rewards, obviously depending on their progress and their targets that they've met within their goals and tasks. So this section I personally absolutely love. I think it's definitely one of the best features on this software, because unlike again sheets, etc., where you go ahead and you're less interactive, the interactivity of this section just makes you actually closer with your employees and a lot more enjoyable for them to do their work. So it's very easy to go ahead and create a new reward. You can just click create new reward, but obviously your employee would have to complete their tasks first. So once they've completed it, here they come up here, and you can actually go ahead and give them rewards. You'd have your eligible employees, again, once they've done their tasks or certain goals linked, and then your reward types, whether you can give them commissions, fixed values, and a bonus if you want to go ahead and give them a bonus to their monthly, yearly salary, etc. It's all up to you. Just again, make sure organization a lot more integrated, a lot more interactive, and definitely a lot more enjoyable for everyone involved. And there you go, that is it for the Digno software review. Overall, I think this is a huge, powerful software for going ahead and managing organizations, companies, etc., and making your whole organization a lot more enjoyable for everyone. A couple of features I personally insanely love is definitely that rewards feature that we went through. I think that feature is absolutely insane, and again just makes it a lot more enjoyable for your employees to go ahead and complete their work. Another feature is just how simple and straightforward the whole process is. Very well laid out, very great workspace, and I love it overall. Would I recommend this to anyone? Yes, I absolutely would. If you have an organization, I would definitely recommend this software, because again, it makes it more interactive and enjoyable for everyone rather than just sending out work through emails. And finally, would I use this myself? Absolutely. If I ever was running an organization, I would definitely use this software myself. Overall, 10 out of 10 software, and I would use it again. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.